The 2020 Pickaway County Fair runs June 20th through the 27th. Many eyes will be on Circleville running in full fair mode, while other county fairs have opted to host only a junior livestock fair or to cancel Fair Week altogether. In addition to the health risk created by the coronavirus pandemic, there's also the financial risk involved. Coming up, my visit with Pickaway County Fair Board President Von Cremeans and Board Secretary Christy Pence, who will address the factors in deciding to host a full fair and the risks involved. This report is powered by Hometown Motors Incorporated.
Husqvarna, zero turns, lawn tractors, walk-behinds, handhelds, and auto mowers. All at Hometown Motors Incorporated. Buy it here, get it serviced here. Hometown Motors Incorporated, 818 Eastern Avenue, Chillicothe.
Yeah, we decided as a board to hold out, and we thought there would be more news coming out of the governor, and we got the news we needed and moved forward. We've had our plans in place if something didn't happen, knowing that if we had to, we would. And on June the 8th, we had every opportunity to go full fair, and our board voted to go full fair. We had some modifications at that time that none of us really liked with the 72-hour animal rule. And then on the 9th at 5 o'clock at night, we got the next document that took all the 72-hour stuff away. So I got a hold of the executive board and all the species chairs and said, do you mind if we go to the full, fair, non-modified for animals? And they were all very ecstatic and on board, and here we are. 10 days ago we started putting it together and we're ready to go. Having people here is going to be challenging, but what we've learned in our last Hog Shows that we had earlier this month is people are automatically social distancing. They're automatically doing the right thing, and just the presence of law enforcement or fair board, if they're not, they back away because people want to be out. That's what we found during the Hog Shows, and I'm sure that's what we'll find next week.
One of the things I noticed right away was people's sheer joy to be here. They were excited. They were ecstatic to be out. So it was really easy for them to do what was necessary to make it happen. And yes, we were really fortunate to have a little bit of a dry run because there were actually a fraction of the animals and a fraction of the people. So it gave us a good visual to figure out what needs done and also help us with our logistics and what tweaks we need to make. I actually, the weekend before, I was just here as an observer. I actually didn't have any duty, so to speak, but I was curious as to what it was going to be like. So again, it was just a matter of people wanting to do the right thing. There really wasn't much to tell them to do or require of them. I guess people have kind of learned a new normal, so to speak. And so that combined with just wanting to be here and wanting to be out and wanting things to go forward, overwhelming community support, I think, is what I would kind of bring it down to.
We've had no negative response. I haven't seen anything, and we encourage people that don't want to come, just don't come. Don't throw sticks at people that do want to come. If you don't want to come, don't come. It's pretty simple.
One thing that is probably unique to our fair board and our fair and our community is that we have cooperative support, not only from the community and the junior fair exhibitors and our extension office, but our local officials have been really helpful in finding again that balance and that guidance and making sure everybody's on the same page to do the right thing and do it safely.
I would have to think that the last couple of years you've had that team building exercise already implanted because of making all of this happen.
COVID-19 is worse than building a $16 million fairgrounds.
2020 is like, here, hold my beer.
Yeah, it is definitely worse because when you build something, you put a plan together, and it might change once, but we're still changing today on new rules that came out yesterday, and it's still fluid. So things that we might have said might change by Monday when we open the gates. It could be different. We don't know what it might look like. So we're still working with the health department closely. Like Christy said, our commissioners have been wonderful to work with, and they have supported us 100%. Gary Shear, Larry Householder, all those people have pushed these bills to the governor to try to get this done. You know, the financial aid that we're getting from the state is going to be a big help. But we feel like it probably could be the biggest fair that we've ever seen in our lives. That some nights we could have to close the gates.
Yeah, and this year was supposed to be the year that we have all the procedures and policies in place. You know, we have a year under our belt, and I would say it's been probably double the work to make it happen this year, for sure.
We've changed everything 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
2021 can't come fast.
for every aspect of my life.
Let's say something changes Monday of the fair, or Tuesday of the fair. Is that plan B viable, something that you can fall back on to get you through the rest of the week? Or is that something that has been bottled up and thrown away?
No, it's not bottled up, but if Monday something would change, it would bankrupt us. Because we've spent the money now. Everything's done. The rides are here. Everything is on the grounds. The rides are going to start being set up on Friday. So if Monday would be the day that something would happen, we would be in huge financial trouble. We probably still could run with a plan B, but I don't know how we'd pay our bills for the rest of the year.
There's no income with plan B.
I think it's important to know the biggest change that people should see is the grandstand and the grandstand events and the amphitheater events. The rows will be marked off with caution tapes that they can't sit in, and we'd like people to honor that without a whole lot of problem. We've made some concessions out on the track to change some things out there, and people are welcome to bring their lawn chairs so they can sit and watch the event and sit comfortably wherever they'd like. We don't know whose family. We have one fair board member that if I would go to his camper, it would look like a mass gathering because he has 15 children. So we don't know everybody's family. So families stick together and stay away from other people will make the fair so much easier for all of us.
I think an important message too is, again, Vaughn touched on it, the people who don't want to come, we respect that if they don't feel safe. However, we have worked and done everything that we can and to make it a safe experience for everybody who does choose to come. And then also for those that do choose to come and join us, my kind of motto has been, come ready to be patient and come ready to willingly comply with the things that'll be asked of you to make sure it's a safe experience for all and that it's a fun. And I think we have the potential to have the best fair year ever.
Last year on Tractor Pull Night was the biggest attendance by 3x what we've ever had in records back to the 90s. And we hear from the Derby company, from the motocross company, from the tractor pull people that there are people coming from Kentucky, Pennsylvania, all over to come participate in these events. So it will be the best show probably anybody will see this year with the numbers. Tractor pullers last year we had like 70, and we're hearing it's over 100 this year coming to pull. Cars, we had I think 24 cars in the Derby last year, and I'm hearing there's going to be 75 to 100 cars. So but everybody's going to have to be patient because
It'll be different.
It's going to be different, and we have to count the people going in and out of the grandstand, things like that we have to do to make sure that we're doing the right things to follow the rules the best of our ability.
And that's where we need people to, if they choose to come, willingly comply with those things, the social distancing, washing hands constantly, not gathering in groups of 10 or more, really helping to self-police and just comply with those things. That'll make it so much better of an experience for everybody, and most importantly, a safe experience for everybody. And I have to give kudos, Vaughn. I mean, his leadership has been phenomenal, outstanding. We've never wavered from doing a full fair plan. And we've had plans in place should restrictions be put on us, of course, but all along we've had nothing on our mind but a full fair plan with his guidance. And you know what, to pull something together in the time that we've had to pull this together once things were released has taken a monumental team effort. And again, going back to every community is different, every senior fair board is different. We have a working senior fair board. We have people chipping in, taking ownership of their things that they have to do, and that's going to help get plans off the ground, and then up to everybody else coming to help keep things again safe and fun and enjoyable.